Okay, good morning to you. Today's 11th of January 2021. Good morning to you. It's a Monday morning. All right, pretty cold. All right, hope you guys are doing well. All right, this morning there will be lots of news. Okay, news, and not those focus stuff, but real news shared today. Okay, so this session may drag a bit longer. It may be about 45 minutes to 50 minutes. All right, if you're driving, please focus on the road. I'll try my best to reduce the this and that, meaning I give you numbers in specific so that you guys can hear me out, okay? But if I'm drawing chart, then of course you need to focus on the chart drawing. And if you are driving, please focus on the road. You can watch the replay at about 3 to 5 p.m. every single day on our YouTube channel, okay? Trade with the Boys YouTube channel, 3 to 5 p.m. Singapore time, okay? All right, so this let us begin because really lots of information to show. Let's begin, okay? So guys, can you see my blank screen right now? Yeah, can I? Okay. Okay, bring my PowerPoint in. Okay. All right, can you see my PowerPoint now? Yeah. Okay, thank you. I need those thumbs up. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's begin. So Trade with the Boys Daily MAO, market analysis and outlook. Oh my God, so much news. Apparently, I've been collecting news since Saturday, Sunday, this morning, and it's kept coming in. All right, so many of them. So let us, before we start this morning, let's do the disclaimer for me now, right? So please key the word disclaimer, DISCLAIMER. All right, so that basically whatever I share later on itself, right, do your due diligence and do note whatever you do. Please understand you're winning or losses really on your own. Okay, I'm not liable for this. And also consider that whatever you do, please check with your own financial condition right now. All right, it's very important. I need to hit how many now? We have 104 people. I will need to hit at least 50. I got about 30 now, 35 now. Okay, another 10 more to go, 40 now. Okay, right, another few more to go. Now, it's a very important exercise, as I mentioned to you guys, because I really need to protect myself. And of course, you know that, right? Ongoing, there's a lot of YouTubers' channel have been closed down recently because of their sharing about what happened in the DC point. Yeah, many YouTubers' channel are being warned. No more advertisement for them. And of course, the other thing is that they get a little bit of warning on the site already, all right? So that's why this is crazy lah. So that's why I tell my friends this. The most powerful person on earth is not Donald Trump, not Joe Biden. The most powerful entity on earth now is social media. They can just shut you totally shut down. And it's so scary. Imagine you go to anywhere, you cannot have a voice in the market. All right, crazy. Okay, so now the big news this morning, the one big news is that we are seeing national groups, right, national guards trooping down to DC, all right, with lethal weapons. Oh my God. Now, basically, they're all trooping into DC. Now, the question is, because DC was a place whereby all the riot happened, right? So the question is, these people are going out to hold the fort to make sure that the riot don't happen again, or they're there for another reason. Now, we all know that Donald Trump is not found in White House anymore, not really found in White House anymore. He's somewhere in a very safe place with the what they call the armies, right, protecting him in a way. So the question is, this National Guard coming down is from where? And what are they really doing? So this is going to be very interesting. I read through the articles. Some of them says this, some of them say that. But definitely the sentiment in DC is getting a little bit dicey right now. So we will be monitoring this as we go in deeper, all right? Now, we saw the Dow Jones goes up. Now, I've been saying this as a broken recorder. I know you are tired of me saying this, but I'm not going to change. As long as the market wants to buy, there's nothing you can stop it. Okay, so what happened is that Dow Jones closed a weekly gain. Now, this is interesting and important. Now, based on stock and they say that in the first week of the Dow Jones is positive, the Dow will end positive for the year. That is usually the case. So what is happening, you can see that the market closed at record high level for the first trading week of the year. Okay, let me just mute some people on. Okay, done. Okay, so the Dow went up by 56 points by end of the day. But the thing is, we know that the Dow was down by 200 points during the day. All right. So again, at 2 p.m., or 3 a.m. Sorry, 3 a.m. Singapore time or 2 p.m. their time. All right. Magically, as always, and almost all Friday, not every Friday, but almost all Fridays, all right, the Dow will recover in the last 2 hours. It's like as if like there's a timer there and you just need to move the market. Okay, so you can see that it was down by 200 points initially. All right, initially it was down by 200 points. So a friend of mine was telling me, Kel, wow, Dow Jones finally down already. So let's just relax a bit. I told him, no, brother, today is a Friday. Friday, you don't mess with them. They will come in. And truth be told, they really came in and pumped the market up once again. So just think note of that Friday, okay? Now the thing is, what happening is because Democratic Senator Joe basically tells that he's not going to support the $2,000 stimulus checks. Now, interesting from Democrat, by the way. Okay, so apparently Joe Biden wanted to pass the measurement. Okay, and of course they got the Senate, they got the House. Obviously they can pass, right? But interesting, not everybody is actually agreeable to that. And of course, we saw this crazy stuff again. Now, the non-farm payroll on Friday was terrible. Minus 140,000 jobs in December. That is very bad because the market consensus was 50,000. Okay, they were expecting a gain, not a loss. A gain. Okay, not a low, not a high gain, but still a gain. But instead, the market went down negative. Now, I've been in the market for 20 years. I tell you this, never once I see non-farm payroll, the analysts get it correct. Every time almost, okay, 95%, I believe, always get it wrong. So you can forget about what they are saying, all right? So what is the reason? Of course, we know that it's a recent surge in the COVID-19 cases, obviously, right? And of course, there'll be more people coming down with this pandemic flu. All right, it's ongoing right now, and it's actually climbing quite fast across the world, all right? Okay, so the thing is this, with that happening, the question is why the stock market goes up. I repeat to you, it's nothing to do with the market, nothing to do with the global economy, it's just pump and pump and pump, all right? So you can see over here itself, the job loss in December is the first time in 8 months, as the surging virus take toll. All right, so the thing is this, you can see right now, all the way have been pretty positive. I mean, that was positive, but really we all know that the jobless, the monthly growth have been basically coming down and now went negative. I mean, since July already we saw the first sign, but the stock market kept climbing, So this is very crazy, all right? So I will ask this very important question mark is, if this period of time is because Donald Trump is in the office, and expected to win. Now the question is, now Donald Trump is not winning, Democrats is winning. The question is, what will happen next? So if Donald Trump is the poster boy of the stock market, then the question, if he's not, then what will happen then? I mean, this is something that we need to reflect. So of course, people say that, look, the jobless claim have reduced quite a lot. You see, from the peak of almost 14%, it dropped so much, right? It should be good. Okay, fair enough. But you know that the average itself is of 5%. So we are still pretty at a high level, but still, nonetheless, if compared and contrast with January, February numbers, yeah, we are far from it. But still, you look at it, the growth is not actually happening. So we are lesser people jobless, but the growth is not there. So that is the problem, okay? Lesser people jobless, but growth is not there. So that is one big concern that we have right now, okay? All right, now I'm not showing you negative stuff, I'm just relating facts and figures to individuals. So of course, some people like it, some people don't like it. Okay, nonetheless, okay, let's take a look at the next piece of news. There's so many news. So in a way itself, right, because of the stimulus that's expecting from the Democrats, okay, investors basically convinced that what happened in Georgia, all right, given the weakness in the economic data, this really helped and gives the rational reason why the Democrats must push through the physical help. Okay, so get a point here. So with what's going on now, right, Donald Trump basically wanted $2,000 check, all right, for the people. Then initially there was some against him. Then now when he's out of the picture, they say, okay, let's have it now. So you can see how dirty this politics is. But nonetheless, it's all right. That's the point. When the $600 so-called paycheck was ready for the people, the dollar actually depreciated in value. We saw that. But now they're looking at $2,000 and seemingly it will likely go through, but something has happened. The dollar is not coming down. I repeat, the dollar is not coming down as what we expected. Okay, something wrong here. So what is happening is that Biden team is going to push for the fiscal stimulus package. And of course, they need the federal to stop thinking about tapering. Now that is a very important concern point. Now, the thing is, why would the Federal Reserve talk about tapering at this moment right now? Because two things. Number one, the stock market is at a high, jobless claims is reducing, all right? Ignore the job side as always they do. And then there is inflation creeping up really. There's inflation creeping up, okay? So, and if this new package come in, it'll be in trillions of dollars according to Biden, okay? Okay, according to Biden. Hence, therefore, right, you realize that the 10 years yields have rose to highest level. Now it's 1.1. Last week was 1.02, then 1.03, then 1.04. In just a few days, it have hit 1.1 and it's still climbing. So if this number hits 1.5, the bell will ring. The bell will ring. All right. Will the fat lady sing by then? Yes, I already told you guys. The fat lady, in my opinion, has already walked up on the stage. And when the music maestro say, okay, let's start singing, she will sing. That is my point here right now. So now it become a problem. To have the stimulus package itself, right? Okay, it will help the economy. The question is, the inflation is moving up. So Federal Reserve has to do their part as central bank. So that's the reason why you notice that the US dollar itself, right, it's not coming down as it's supposed to be. And I tell you this, if US dollar is moving upwards, and that's a very powerful indication of two things. Number one, the market don't care about this package anymore. Or number two, the scary part is the package may not even be coming out. All right, so that is something that you must take note of that. Well, everybody is saying that it will come out, have to come out, right? The question is, can it? All right, so let's think about it for a moment and watch the dollar display because that is the most real stuff. If the dollar is not coming off itself, right, the market knows something already, okay? So that's why I say my views is pretty alternative, not the mainstream media news. I give you two-side view and let you think about it, okay? All right, so the Dow Jones, as we can see, the early part of the day, it was doing down, okay, pretty decisive, coming down, it's normal. And at a stroke of 2 p.m. or 3 a.m. Singapore time, bang, you went up again. See that? Incredible. It's just like that, like an alarm clock. Okay, every Friday, just be on time, you make money out of it. Okay, do your own research and check all Fridays. You will see 95% is always like that. Okay, 95%, not every time. Okay. All right, so wow, so many news. Okay, let's go through one by one. Okay, now why these news are all important to us? That's the reason I put it here for you. It's all important. Number one. Now, Pelosi really want Donald Trump to get out. Really, she's really dying to get Donald Trump out of it. Now, the thing is that they say that if not, let's go for impeachment really. Now, what the hell? I mean, he's going out in 9 days, right? As we all know, 20th January, he's going out already. So why must she be so in a hurry? And then, of course, interesting news came out. A laptop belonging to Nancy Pelosi was stolen during the Capitol search. Now the thing is, right? But the point is this: it belonged to her AD. So why is it concern for? And of course, they came out and said that it's okay, no, not important. It's just some PowerPoint slides. It's okay. Yeah, right. Okay. So apparently, it's all right. When this happened, straight away you can see Pelosi turn and really go for the kill. And of course, Biden have invited Pence for the inauguration and calls Donald Trump incompetent and he shouldn't attend. We understand that. And Mike Pence, yes, Mike Pence said that no problem, I'll be attending. So, wow. Now, there's two parts of here itself for Mike Pence direction here. One, well, he is a traitor, according to some people, that he betrayed Donald Trump. Two, he's faking it. He's faking it. Faking to go right in and hear more stuff and then do something. But I think, for him to do that really is a bit scary though. Right, I mean, right now at this epicenter of this point now. But again, anything is all possible. For US politics, anything goes, So I'm not going to say anything else. So Twitter has finally confirmed that it's going to permanently suspend. All right. Now the thing is this, permanently suspend. Why not permanently delete? Okay, what, leave the back door? Just in case Donald Trump come back again. I don't know. Anyway, the point is this, okay? They suspended it. So if you read anything from Donald Trump on Twitter, it's definitely not him, someone else, okay? Just ignore that. And of course, he went to Parler, and Parler also gonna hit. Okay, so Google removed Parler away. Okay, this Parler is one of the social media that is quite up and coming. So Donald Trump went there. Now my point is this is a billionaire, right? Come on, create another Facebook settle already, right? Once and for all, just for this exercise. Not right. I mean, how difficult can it be? So anyway, my point is this. This is how crazy US is going right now. Anything, everything goes, okay? So these are the big news, but not the end. There's more to go. All right, so the coronavirus now, the numbers are really moving really fast. Okay, let me bring you the latest update of the numbers right now. Okay, can take a look right now. Okay, on. This is not the latest. Let me just refresh the screen. We have hit 90 million cases since the start of the virus. Of course, this is really the low number because many countries are not really giving real numbers, especially like China, in my opinion. So USA has hit 22 million, just 100,000 less to be hitting the 23 million mark. Now, in the total case of 200,000, but this is still too early. What is still now? Yesterday, 253,000 new cases and 3.2 thousand, right, people's death. Day before, wow, 4,300. So the numbers is going past 280,000 people. And of course, this number is going to go even higher because of the recent siege in the DC, all right? So of course, question mark is, what are these? This is not important to us anymore, right? Yeah, it's not important to us anymore because the numbers have become just a number. But you see, when problem is there, but the market is bullish, people don't care what's happening. Only when the market starts to sell, then they tell you a lot of stories here and there. Now, Brazil, you can see Brazil now is really moving very fast. I told you guys, 60,000 people per day basis. And UK at the moment now is at 59,000, okay, on average. So average 55,000 is moving. Italy also coming in strong. France also, you see that these are all at a very high numbers that they have not seen before. All right, really, really crazy stuff. All right, this is really the type of people is going on. So all I'm saying is that guys, be very careful on this. Okay. All right, so let's just continue. Okay, all this negative news very dampening in the morning. Still, we don't worry. So of course, there's this news now. A healthy doctor, okay, died 2 weeks after getting the vaccine. Now the family members are saying that he is definitely fine, good shape, and it's definitely because of the vaccine. Okay, but then again, this is basically one side of the story. The autopsy is not yet out yet, so we don't know what's happening. And even they come out, we had a big question mark itself. Okay. World Cup chart. Okay. All right. So COVID is ongoing and especially due to the Capitol riot that is expecting to go up again. Okay. Now, the thing is, if we go up to 5,000 per day, I think the market will really, really get freaked out. Okay. So Israel has this massive vaccine drive recently and is not able to keep up new cases. And dear all my friends, the younger victims are popping up, all right? The younger victims are previously, we know that it was the senior folks that because of their health and their age, but now apparently the younger folks are getting it. So dear all my friends, okay, don't play a fool. Keep your distance and put on your mask, all right? This is not going to be a fun thing, all right? Just be very careful. And again, when the rain is pouring down, people get closer in a way. Please be careful, all right? Okay, so that is all the news that I have for you. Just let you know, just be careful. All right, but still, nonetheless, the market, the analysts are still very buoyant. They expect this Tesla to continue. They expect NIO stock to be a buy. They're expecting more good stuff. Nasdaq should go to 14,000 and more. And of course, Bitcoin should go even higher and yet not. Okay, so basically, the analysts are very bullish. The market is at the epicenter top. The ground level are shaky, but still, our P&L is based on whatever the market says. So even you can tell me all the good reasons why the market should fall, but if the market doesn't fall, there's nothing you can do, right? This is very important, the difference between us and the market. So let me bring you now the market into volume. Let me show it to you right now. You see this. Okay, the stock market into volume is still surging pretty nicely. But of course, something to warn you guys, on the 6th of January, that was last week, the volume hit 500 million. And I told you before, whenever the Dow Jones hit 500 million in terms of volume, right, it means it's somewhere around here. Okay, just be careful a little bit. Okay, just a little warning. Whenever it hits this point, the 500 million mark, all right, traders have to be a bit careful because I've seen enough example in the past. There will be some profit taking, not every time, but most of the time, the last 3 weeks, last 3 months, sorry. So if there's 500,000 traders, 500 million, sorry. Please be careful, all right? You heard me, okay? This is something that you can Google it yourself. It's always there, okay? So just take note. Now, how much should drop usually be? Well, the drop usually is about 1,000-point drop. I repeat, at least 1,000 point. Not every time. I quote this one again. All right. The last few times it got lesser and lesser. So maybe this time around could be a little drop in the ocean. But again, if I say it's going to be a pullback, I believe that 30,000 should be the first mark. Because now it's 31,000, right? So at least the first mark 1,000 point, I think reasonable bar. With all the National Guards at DC, where you open your window and you see all these guys running around with little weapon, I think you're freaking out, right? So guys, my point is this, volume-wise, that could be 1,000 points drop, okay, for profit taking, just profit taking, okay? All right, continue. Okay, hold on, a lot of charts running around. Okay, so got it, So let's look at what happened on last Friday in terms of market momentum. Now, last Friday, I already told you guys, as long as the Dow Jones stays above OP, it will be a buy. So initially, it went down first, okay? But I told you before, guys, when the KSI is green, focus on the buy. So where to buy? Look out for KTR -1, -2, or -3. Once you see that, you see a CCRY, just look for buy. I already said that, right? And incredibly, we all know that this is the cage RL and SL. And look at the Dow. Oh my goodness, dear all. The thing is this, why more and more people are joining Trade the Boys family? Because the accuracy of our system is really crazy. Look at it. For 2 days in a row, the cage RL perfectly spotted or noted the support level there. Look at it. My God, look at it. How incredible is this trend, this particular level? So I always say this, whatever is strong will become weak if it's broken. So at the moment now, it's strong, stay up. But if any time the market goes below the cage RL, there will be some selling. So that level is approximately about 30,800 level, approximately there. That's why I shared with my friends this morning. I say Dow Jones die must stay above 30,800. Okay, it has to stay above this figure. But of course now it's a bit too high, a bit too far away. We leave it alone. Okay, so with that concept now, we look at what happened on the intraday. So intraday, you can see the Dow Jones, okay, initially was climbing up, went up, very nice, beautiful, all is good. But because it was still below pivot 1, then what happened? The market had to consolidate. Now this is the first warning sign. It's a BMB followed by a color change, right? Can you see that? Okay. Then after that, the price had to fall. Now the first break was here when the market did a BMB red bar down. So what we do is that we put a line across it. We know that that is a support and persistent. And after that, when the market broke below it, the market sold down further. Okay, so it went all the way down. But the moment it hit KTR2, right? I told you right, when it hit KTR -2, it's just stopped there as if they know it. And a KSI jump came in and bang, the Dow went up. Okay, so that's why I repeat to you guys. When the KSI in the day chart is green in color, focus on CCRY whenever there is, the price goes down to KTR -1, -2, or -3. And again, all this really happen. Of course, it's too late to trade like this at 2 a.m. at night. But then again, those who were around, you will have caught this wave up. Okay, so that is what happened on Friday. Okay, Friday movement. So let's see today's movement, shall we? Today. Here we go. Now again, I have not changed anything. Wow, we see this is the day chart. So apparently today, the high of today is the resistance level, the trend line, and that's 31,133. Okay, I can write down for you. This level is 31,133. That is using the conventional chart resistance. Okay, conventional chart resistance. Now the MA30 is slightly higher now. Every day I'm moving this. The MA30 support, sorry, my bad, support is about 30,430 lah, around there. Okay, so now the Dow is at 31,040. The support based on MA30 is 30,430. That's we're talking about 600 points from here. So unless there's a drastic drop of 600 points today, if not, there will be rebound. So we have seen this, I'll repeat myself like a broken recorder. every time when the Dow Jones hit the MA30, incredibly, the MA30 will form a strong support. So what I'm trying to infer to you is, guys, if you see MA30 coming to your screen, look out for buying opportunity. I repeat, yes, you heard me correctly. Once again, if the Dow Jones hit 30,430 today, watch out for buying opportunity. Yes. So if I short, then how? Oh, if you short, then of course you just wait for it to come down, and then when it hit this point, buy back. Oh, yeah, why not? Okay, what if it breaks below the MA30 and then go down further? Of course, if it breaks out MA30 and go down further, there'll be more selling, but we've seen this enough time, at least since December onwards. Every time it touches that, yeah, it does go through a bit more, but then again, it will rebound. So why don't take yourself a position here? Put some alerts there, okay? 30,430. So every day I'll talk about this. Okay, all right, clear? Cool, right? Wait a minute, let me just do some look here, 69, okay, fine. All right, all cool. Okay, move on. Huh? Now the weekly chart itself, obviously, I'm not going to draw again. It's really, if I draw this, it's very redundant because it's getting higher and higher and higher. So I'm not going to draw this anymore. So all I can tell you is this, guys, the weekly chart looks explosive. The weekly chart looks explosive, okay? So with the new BNB right now, I will have to redraw my new levels. So I'll put one here. I'll put another one right here. Okay. Take this away, put a new BNB level here. So we have a strong BNB on the weekly chart. So all my point is this, as long as the market do not pierce below 29,822, there's no real concern for sell at the moment. Any pullback could be a buy, right? Based on the Dow conventional chart. Now do note, Dow conventional chart means that it's talking about this long-term or macro picture, okay? Just take note of that, all right? So that is the Dow weekly chart. And let's look at today's our own chart. Now, dear all, if you haven't changed your system, okay, how you know you're using new or old system? Very simple. If you're using old system, you cannot see anymore, that's for sure, okay? The new system got a few new wording. You can see it's trade with the boys 3.6 Dow Jones, example, green in color, that is to, our corporate color. And the so-called watermark is TWB at the top right corner. If you didn't see before, that you know. All right, so this is the new system that we're having right now because it's to help us to look at the Bitcoin. Okay, so let's look at the day chart right now, day chart. For the day chart today, we can see that the Dow is opening price is between pivot 1 and pivot 2. So pretty clear, once again, like a broken recorder. If the market stays above OP, the Dow will be up. So look out for CCRY candidate with trigger if it's possible. And the target to look out will be the pivot 1 level as a target board, okay? Now, of course, if the Dow goes below opening price, we look out for CCYR, okay? And look out for potential P2 as a guide, okay? Now, the question is with the KSI green in colors, so what can we do? Focus on buy if the price do come down below OP, KTR -1, -2, or -3 for potential buy. Now, the thing is this, when the price goes to KTR -1, -2, -3, you just cannot buy instantly. You need to let the market trigger that point first. Then after that, rebound from there. Rebound from there with CCRY. Then you can buy, okay? Oh, gold is coming off. What is it? Let me take a look. Yeah, gold is coming off now, down by $10 from what I just said this morning, okay? Earlier, it's not in our group chat. All right, I tell you guys already, if there is stimulus package, there will be a dollar coming down, but the dollar is going up. So if the dollar is going up, then why is that? Tells you why gold is coming down. You know my point now? You see, at the end of the day, the market can lie with news, but they cannot lie with facts. If the boys internally know that they may not be able to reduce this $2,000 this check, and inflation is creeping into the picture, then I'm telling you this, think note. All right, FYI, when the wafer and raspberries are coming in, whether it's internal or external, usually dollar will be bought up. I repeat, whenever there's this wafer and raspberries, whether it's internal or external, dollar will always be bought up. This is proven fact for longest of time already. Okay, for the last 200 years, it has never changed before. So traders, just be a little bit careful, right? Because some of you have been asking me on the side, Cal, when can we buy the gold to keep? And I've been telling you this, not now. All right, I know that some trainers are calling for buy. I said that why don't you find that trainer and ask him why he called for buy then? It's easier, right? Because I'm telling you guys, don't do that, okay? Don't do that. All right, I thought we'll go very shortly. Gold is coming down by a few bucks already. Okay, so someone asking me what is waffle and raspberry a take the first take the first letter of the 3 words and you know the answer. Okay. Dangerous. Wow, later I got into trouble. Okay, so this is the NASDAQ. NASDAQ is good. You see that? Cannot come down. You see, once it goes past the BNB high, you see NASDAQ went to new high again, just cannot come down. So now what we can see is that we're going to still have my level here. The market broke above the BNB high and low. So now today the NASDAQ moving average is at 12,761. Can I look at silver? Sorry, my friend. Marvin, I know you're not a student, but as a matter, I just tell you, we don't have silver in our chart. That's why I cannot have to tell you that. Or maybe I can do a conventional chart later, not today, but tomorrow. All right. So for today, MA30 for the NASDAQ is 12,761. Okay. So the question is, will the NASDAQ pull down to this point? Well, it is possible. If the Dow Jones do drop 600 points, I'm not even half surprised to see the NASDAQ coming up to 12,761. Not today, maybe tomorrow, whatever. But again, we have seen this before. Every time when the NASDAQ hit the MA30, wow, even better than Dow Jones. Even better, right? The touch and go is even stronger. Every time it touch only, the market rebound. So I stress this again. 12,761 is a level to watch out for. As long as the market stays above that level, traders, if you're short earlier, you can cover back at those points there. Okay? You see, I always give you both sides of the coin. I give you the buy side, I give you the sell side. So everybody is fair. All right, but I don't know why people still not happy with it. Oh, gosh. I don't know what to do really. Anyway, I continue, all right? So we got it. That is the NASDAQ. All right, so the NASDAQ today is our chart. How does it look like now? Okay, the NASDAQ, our chart right now. Okay, NASDAQ for today. Okay, same theory. NASDAQ is also opening price between pivot 1 and pivot 2. So if the NASDAQ basically goes below OP, which is happening now, then there's a chance for NASDAQ to come down to P2, and that's 12,935. Okay, so same thing. NASDAQ KSI is green in color. So what we do, if the NASDAQ do come down to the KTR -1, -2, or -3, watch out for potential support. Okay, again. Now the thing is this, Cal, why don't you just basically call for a top and call for sell and we just hold it down all the way? Well, I wish to. All right, but the question is now you can see the Federal Reserve and everyone is so buoyant on the buy side. There's no way. So we need to have some cracking point or some spectacular, some very big reason or a black swan. At the moment now, we don't have all this yet. Of course, it really, the waffle and raspberry thingy really happened inside US, then maybe this could be the black swan that everybody is waiting for. Okay, and this could be pretty scary because this is not between it's not just between it's not between a force and another force. This time around, it's between two different camps of people, and they're all the same group of people, the Americans themselves. So this is something pretty scary on a side note. Okay, S&P 500. Well, take a look. Well, S&P 500 now is pulling back down, but still the same thing is it's still pretty strong. I can take this away. Doesn't help me anymore. The MA30, you're gonna put it down there. Okay, change the color a little bit just in case you get confused. Okay, here we go. Cheese, waffle, and raspberry. Say, okay. Go too deep already. Okay, not gonna go there, Carl. Okay, already watched this waffle and raspberry already heavy already. One more cheese, I think. Okay. Anyway, now this is the BNB on the S&P, right? A few days ago. Then after that, we put the line. Wow, look at it. Perfect, man. Look at it. Wow, crazy, man. Take a look. Here was a resistance. Okay. Then after that, it broke above. And yesterday, last Friday, the market stopped there perfectly and rebounded. Oh my goodness. The thing is, our technical analysis is so nice. Everything we draw, the market really curve fit very nicely. So S&P 500, as long as it stays above 3,780, the market is still bullish. Okay. Now the S&P now is at 3812, so a bit far away. So if you are bullish, you know where's your point to watch out for, 3780. But if the market do break 3780, traders be careful. There might be some profit taking. But the MA30 again is a very strong support level, and that is 3730. 3730. Okay, so same thing. You look at the past support on the S&P, brilliant. Every time it hit only close above. The S&P closeness with the MA30 is the best among the three of them. That means you do see Nasdaq or Dow Jones close below MA30, then go up next day. But S&P 500, every time it touches there, every time it rebounds. Don't even close below there. That is how powerful this MA30 is. Chongming, MA, this one, okay lah, for DEX, I'll do it tomorrow, Ken. Today, a lot of news overrun already. All right, Ken, I'll do the one in our group chat later on in our own group chat. No problem. Okay. Okay, so S&P 500. But of course, Chongming, if the market goes down, DEX will follow through. No difference. Okay. Now, S&P 500, my megaphone, I'm not drawing new one, but it's still there. So someone asked this question, Kel, if that's the case as well, right? Okay, will there be, again, the chance that the market touches this point here and then hit this point and go up again? It is very possible. Why not? So if the S&P 500 do come to 3650 level, right? 3650, why not? It could be a very strong support to bring the market up again. All right. So anywhere now at this point here itself is considered a potential blow up top. I repeat, anytime now the S&P is above the blue line that we have, the megaphone trending, this could be considered as a potential blow up top. And usually it always is like that. Give you an example. Let me show you a very simple example. Okay, something like this. Okay, back then some people draw this. Okay, some people draw something like this. Okay, yeah, something like that. Okay, back then. So now the momentum that is happening right now. Okay, that is happening right now. Okay, this momentum now is seemingly like this momentum. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. So what they're saying is, if the market really breaks below this point here, would this trigger the same thing? Well, it is possible. So that's why I'll tell you guys, 3650 will be a very critical level to watch out for the S&P 500, 3650. Okay? If the market stays above it, usually the market will rebound and continue, and then you have to redraw the megaphone trend pattern. But if not, it's all right. History has proven to us it is possible. So traders, just take note of that, 3650. We are still very far away. We are now at 3812, so it's pretty far away. So don't worry about that. Okay. All right, so now we are done with the equities market. Okay, a quick one to Hang Seng. Okay, I'll go to Hang Seng shortly when the market, cash markets open, futures market open. Okay, how about gold? Okay, sorry. Okay, so that is the Dow Jones. Now I have 3 special charts for you. I get it for you over the weekend. Okay, let's take a look. It's 3 special charts. Now, first of all, we are seeing this. Wow, many people or funds are running into the market now. $30 billion 4-week net change. So again, the rational reason why the stock market is not coming down is because so much funds are pumped into the market. Okay, so some people read it as so much funds are pumped into the market cannot come down. Okay, fair enough. So some people say that, right? You see, every time there's much fund pump in, the market will go higher. So all is good. Well, it is possible, but we also seen that when the funds are there, the market also come down, right? So again, a question mark here. But most of the time when the funds are in, the market really goes up. So that's why I kept saying that it's a bit of a both side view, how you see it, okay? Now, that is the S&P Equity Futures Speculative Positioning Funds, okay? Again, you don't see much around in the mainstream media because that is not meant for you to see. But I managed to dig up for you every weekend and do my little work. Now, this is the very interesting, the Gamma Exposure. In case you don't know what's Gamma Exposure is the estimated measure of the overall options market makers, aka the option dealer, the opposite of the market. exposure to the option. So basically means that, okay, how the gamma behave is interesting. You can see that every time when the gamma is at the higher level, incredibly, the market will pull back. I repeat, since 2017, whenever the gamma is apparently at the higher level, it seems to be able to tell you that the market will pull back. And I said this before to you last week already. If everybody is buying call options because it seems to be going up, right? Then someone must write the call options. The question is, if I write the call options and I'm exposed to upside unlimited losses, will I actually let you win? That's the first question. Number two is, right, if I write to get a premium, obviously I'll get double income. So with the stock market at the high, with the gamma exposure at the high, seriously? Well, so guys, you can take a look at this chart right now, do some charting on your own. You will realize that we are not too far away from a correctional pullback. But again, of course, each correctional pullback is not as crazy. There are times like this, but that was because of the Wuhan virus. All right, it's about temporarily pullback. So 1,000 points shouldn't be that difficult, in my opinion, based on what I'm saying right now. But again, you make your own call, okay? Now, this is the S&P 500 versus the dealer position in the long S&P, E-mini S&P. You can see that on the flip note, well, you can see that whenever the risk on is there, the market will pull back, right? So whenever the risk on is there, the market pull back. Okay, that one understandable. So the question is, now the market is not at the risk on, not at, but the market now apparently itself is at the risk on the top side. So this one's have bit of, this is where they contradict, is that it's not at that high level yet. So maybe not so need to worry about. So again, question mark is, who do I believe? Okay, so this chart, I'll just leave it alone. I'll leave you a picture of this. You can do your own work. All right, this is where it compare and contrast. So all I can say is that the last 3 weeks, the market is doing a lot of manipulation that's causing the chart doesn't look normal anymore. Okay, got it. And one more to go. Oh, sorry, no more. Sorry. Okay, so let's look at gold instead. Now, gold last Friday, you can see that it didn't really perform well. In fact, it came all the while. Well, the thing is this, we all know that on Friday, the non-farm payroll was terrible. So of course it's terrible, the economy not doing well. So it's a very good thing to buy gold, right? It's a hedging too. But instead, the market went to buy stocks. Question mark number one. Number two, if the economy not doing that well, it's a minus 140,000 jobs. So obviously, stimulus package should be coming out soon, right? That was what happened, the theme for last month. But apparently the market, nope, not coming in. In a way, the dollar is not going down. So because of these two reasons, apparently, wow, there's new news. Legislation to impeach Donald Trump will proceed. Okay, gosh. Anyway, so the thing is this, the gold movement is a little bit not that comfortable, honestly. So you can see now, well, apparently the analysts now are turning around. So they tell you now it's limited. They tell you that it's jitters, telling you that it's licking its wounds now. Wow, see, 3 days ago, I keep on harping to you guys, when the analysts are so bullish and the price is not going up, be careful. Now, the point you must understand, when the analysts say something and the market is reacting towards it, fine. The analysts are correct now because why? It's joint effort. The analysts and the fund managers or the traders are pushing it according to stand. But whenever the analyst says something and the market is not reacting, that is where I tell you, walk over to the other side. So you can see now, everybody take a look on gold on Friday. Oh my God, this is terrible. So we can see that the market took how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The market took 14 trading days to go up in an environment whereby it's supposed to be a piece of cake. Look at all the analysts on the national TVs, mainstream media. They tell you the reason to buy gold. Of course, it makes sense. But look at the market. The market took only 3 days to plunge and give back every single cent of it. 14 days to climb up a ladder and 3 days to plunge. So the question mark is it because this is just the pullback for the next rally to come? I have my own opinion. Okay. So I give you numbers first, okay? So that is the first thing that I'm not that comfortable with. So the question is, why, Kel, how do you know that the market will come down last week? Why were you so bearish when everybody was so bullish? I mean, what is the rational reason? I got no reason for you, but my friends, I got this for you. BNB is here, right? So the BNB happened to be the cage. So this is the RL, this is the SL, right? Okay, and I told you something even more important. The day before on Thursday, I mentioned to you the tail of Thursday market touches the midpoint of the cage. And we all learned before, whenever the candlestick touches the midpoint of the cage, it means that big movement is coming up. And of course, on Friday, there were no pivot. So I told you guys already, no pivot, then just follow OP, right? No pivot, follow OP. And that was the answer. So when the market broke below the cage SL and BNB, wow, no need to even think, sell at all costs. So 1897 was the level, 1898, sorry, 1898 was a cage support level, aka also the BNB level, 1898. So let's take a look what happened on Friday intraday chart on the 1898 chart. Okay, so you see, my friends, 1898 happened to coincide with KTR minus 2. 1898 happened to coincide with KTR minus 2. And what happened? Oh my goodness, the moment it broke below the opening price and broke below the 1898, the gold just plunged without holding back. Now, there were many instances whereby the KCX did turn green in color, but each time when it turned green, right, the upside wasn't that fantastic. So of course, sometimes some of the trades were bid up, right, until the end, it recovers a bit, but that was because the market was down by many KTR. As a matter of fact, yes, on that day, I think the KTR hit minus 10. The KTR on Friday hit KTR minus 10. So do me a little favor, dear student of mine, don't listen to some of the seniors, a little bit of BS say that, oh, hit below KTR minus 3 can just buy all calls. That's ridiculous and that's stupid and that's suicidal. Can go lower one. So I went through some of the forums on gold. Wow, I saw so many people buying gold. Really, I see so many people buying gold. They've been buying here, buy here, buy here, buy here. They bought and bought and bought and bought. That's not the way, guys. You need to understand this. When the technical level break ready, your job is look out for sell, then buy instead. So if you follow the ground rule on Friday, I told you before, below OP, concentrate on CCYR. I said that, right? Concentrate on CCYR. Now you look at it. If you concentrate on CCYR on Friday, you will have some losses, but you have more profits than losses any time. So guys, that is a rational reason why conventional TA really doesn't help much. It does help for a certain period of time because it actually is created to bring the retailers in. But once the retailers are sucked into the game, bang, they go for the kill. That's why we have to use our trade with the boy system to look at the market every single day. That is most accurate. If you get my point, key number 1. If you don't get my point, key number 2. I get water first. Wow, gold is still falling. Gosh, it's still falling. Wow, I got more than 30 pages now on the side. Asking me how I see gold. What should I tell them? Buy? Oh my God. Never seems to change, actually. This thing never seems to change. Okay, so let's look at gold today. Long haul, sorry. Now, this is the gold chart. I told you guys, this is a gold day chart. Reason why I'm not optimistic. Now, but Cal, look at it. The MA30 is above MA200. Isn't that a very important thing to buy into gold? I say, yes, I understand. Conventional chart, look at all TA books. When the lower moving average is trading above the higher moving average, obviously it's always a buy. You don't need to question. But I tell you this is not enough. You need more than that. So that's the reason why I'm doing this channel here every day to inform you the difference between conventional and TWB. So the question comes in, if the conventional say buy and TWB say buy, what do? We can buy. But if the conventional say buy and a TW say sell, then you make your own decision. And normally I still prefer my TWB because that is the most closest to the market. And of course, we saw gold coming down. Gold is still coming down. This live movement, right? So Cal, serious, then gold can go how low? Now, 3 weeks ago, I tell you gold, if come down, can come down this point here, right? Remember? How many of you remember this point that I draw before? If you remember, key GOLD go into the group chat. If you remember that, okay, I'll take a screenshot here to show your life to see how many people remember this. Not God, it's gold. Jeez. Okay. All right. Okay, so many of y'all putting there. I already say that this could be happening. Cal, really? How low will it go? Don't quote me, my friends. I won't know, guys. I don't know how fast will it drop. All right, I did give a figure 1750, right? I did give a figure 1750. I did give that figure. So maybe when it hit down there, we take a look. Okay, wait a minute. I must be very careful with words now. Okay. Yeah, very important. I say when it hits there, doesn't mean it's a buy. Hit there, we take a look, watch the market. If not, again, we're going to have a problem again, guys. Very scary. Some of you are very nice to me. Some of you are really very naughty, okay? So guys, please be careful what I say. I already tell you guys what to do. If gold comes down there, do reaction trading. Not say that, well, reach there, we just buy blindly, all right? That's going to be a crazy thing to do, okay? Watch out for that. Now, if the gold do come down to this any time, the technical point, yes, I'm watching for it. I'm watching for it, okay? Definitely, I'm watching for it. So I did give you this little drawing here, guys. Remember this drawing? How many of you remember what is this drawing about? Do you remember this? Oh, sorry. Wait, I want to just show your live that many of y'all know that I talked about gold that day. Wait. Oops, sorry. See, a lot of y'all actually remember that gold price, gold movement. Okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, remember this? The METS, yes. This is the METS. This is the METS. So basically what I tell a friend of mine, I tell him, say, look, if you believe that gold is going to go down, when gold was trading here at about 1954, remember that? Remember that? All right, we mentioned, right, gold will have a resistance at 1954 due to our KCB. Remember that? 1954? Remember? 1954, remember that? So some of you were texting me on the side, Kel, how the hell you know that 1954 will be a strong resistance? As long, I said before, as long you are straight with the boy student, you will know why 1954. I already tell you guys, you all saw it in the chart. I'll show you again live later. So the question is this now, right? The goal when it was on 1954, a friend of mine asked me this question, Kel, if mathematically 1970 is the technical point, right, whereby the market, when it broke below, it goes lower. Okay. Then after that, question is, if the goal, if I put a sell position here, can I say that I can put a stop loss buy right here? You understand my point? He's asking me a question. He said, Kel, 1954, I put a sell there, right? Then I put a stop loss at 1970. So if the market goes to 1970, the market will go up, right? Then I cut my short lah. But if the gold goes down, it will go down to 1866, right? I say yes. I say yes. Listen to me very clearly, all of you. So 1954 is the technical level that the market hit. This friend of mine asked me, based on mathematics, if the upside could be as much as $16, then Kel, the downside can be as much as how many? As much as about nearly $90. Can you see that? So 1954 to 1866, how much is that? 34 plus 54, that's 88, huh? Right? Is it? Yeah, right, 88. All right, so it's a very good risk reward ratio. What? I lose $16, but I make $88. I say yes. So indeed, my friend did that, shorted. But he did not hold all the way down. Until here already, he was very happy the profit, he just booked out. Now this morning just text me, Cal, I could have made more money. I said, okay, like, whatever. So Cal, if that's the case, now to re-quote what you say, 1866 is a technical level based on mathematics. So that means that 1762 will be the next level, right? According to what you saw. Yes, Phil, we got it correctly. Yes. So now the price is 1821. So if I'm wrong, it's 1866. If I'm right, it's 1762. So which means that if I'm wrong, I'm down by $45. If I'm right, I can make as much as 38 plus 21. So that is about 53. Okay, what? Okay. All right. So I will tell my friends at 1762, do consider to watch gold around there. Mathematically, gold can come down to 1762. Mathematically. Okay. And those who are PTP trained, I repeat, those who are PTP trained, okay, you remember that there's a certain level to watch out for, and the market has already theoretically broke is nearby to the circuit breaker level. So watch out for that, okay? So 1762 will most likely be breached because whenever the market is coming down, the previous low will always be a very exciting point for traders to smash. I repeat, usually when the market is coming down, the market will go down to the next previous low to smash it because that's all the concentrated stop loss there. So you guys have heard me loud and clear today. Okay, so I'll leave it to you to make your own decision. All right, you trade on your own. I wish you all the best and all the luck you need. Okay, now look at gold on our day chart right now. Wow, chalat. Oh gosh, this is bad. So gold now, as you can see right now, the gold this morning opens at about 1847, and then after that it triggered the pivot one at 1854 brilliantly. But once you touch 1854, bang, it came down, smashed right down, and now it's going for the first KCB at 1814. The first KCB could be tested soon, 1814, the first KCB. Now the P2 today is 1791, 1791. And of course, the next two KCB, you can see it's a little bit squeezy. So what you need to do is very simple, right click, go to this object list. Sorry. Then you can bring it down to the bottom. You will see the KCB level there. So 1774 and 1773 are the next two levels there. So when the market breach 1814, the next KCB level will automatically surface in front of you. Okay. All right. So you have the new system. You can see it. If you don't have, then subscribe. Okay. That's as simple as that. So Cal will go down further. Well, listen to me, guys. Based on our KCB theory, 1814 is a very critical support. So if you're short selling today, 1814, you can buy back some position over there. I repeat, 1814, you can buy back some position. But if gold goes below 1814, there could be a free fall. I repeat, there could be a free fall all the way to 17 plus plus. Okay, I repeat to you, because there's no more KCB after 1814. So I strongly believe 1814, there will be some support. Once 1814 is triggered, there could be a free fall. So traders, you have heard me loud and clear. So you're going to buy gold to keep for long term. Be very careful. Be very, very careful. Okay, I've said this enough. Okay, guys, all the best. Today, I told you already, Monday is a good day for trading. I told you guys already, it's happening right now. Okay. All right, so that is gold, and I think Hang Seng has opened already. So let's look at Hang Seng. Hang Seng is wow. Hang Seng continue to go higher. See, it doesn't matter. You don't care, don't bother. Hang Seng is trading higher. This is interesting. Okay, let's bring Hang Seng, our own chart right now. Quick one, was running out of time already. This is Hang Seng. Wow, Hang Seng is still gearing up. Hang Seng is still gearing up. Opening price is 27,958, and now it's above 28,000. Interesting. But now Hang Seng is resisted at the pivot one, 28,074. So traders, if the Hang Seng pull back below 28,074, Hang Seng could be a profit-taking mode. Okay, traders take note of that. But if the Hang Seng stay above 28,074, then you are fine, no problem. 28,074. You heard me loud and clear. Okay, so that is the gold, and last one is oil. Yes, oil is pulling back now apparently. But again, this pullback could be temporarily because you can see oil is still moving up very nicely. So the question is this: if the non-farm payroll numbers are bad, economy is bad, why is oil going up? Haha, two things: inflation. Second one, I told you before, the waffles and raspberry. Okay, waffle and raspberry is like that one. I told you it's like a script that you're just following and making sense that it works. Okay, so traders, you already got my point. Okay, so take note of that. Any pullback on this guy will be a good buy. I repeat, any pullback on this guy will be a good buy. All right. Okay, so that would be that, and of course, I need to show you more stuff. Oops. Okay. Am I right place? Wrong one. Sorry. This one here. Okay. Apology. Okay, we are having a pretty good run. Okay, you can see this is go yesterday. Okay, and then you can see that our Bitcoin is doing well. All right, this is last Friday's Bitcoin. You can see its movement. Now, last Friday, the Bitcoin, we have some good profits. We have some not so good profits. This is a good one. This one, good one. This one, not so good. This one, not so good. This one, good. So that's the reason why I say it's about 78% accuracy. I'm not saying 100%. Okay. Now, if you are actually having our new system now and you're active subscriber to any of the market, you would be able to see this right now live. Okay, our Bitcoin. See that? So that's now, if you were listening to me and trading Bitcoin, you were bought some Bitcoin earlier, just a few moments ago, and then you will bring about $200. Now, do note again, Bitcoin is a big spread right now. You can see for AIMS, the spread is about nearly 100 at the moment, but don't forget it's because now it's at 37,000 already. So I did mention to you guys for Bitcoin, FYI, Bitcoin itself, right? Okay, this is Bitcoin movement. At the moment now for Bitcoin, everything is still okay. There's no real sign of selling yet. The wheels are still holding there. Okay, so as long as no significant pullback, this Bitcoin will be a good level to buy when it goes down to about 34,000 to 35,000. Of course, any lower than that will be marvelous. Okay, so Cal, can we use the mathematics on this Bitcoin? Yes, you can. You can take the high here, example, if this is the high, and then do the numbers down. So 5%, 10%, and so forth. Okay, so I'll do for you lah, the first one. Okay, the first one now, today's high for the Bitcoin today, the high 3 days ago, the high is 40, okay, different exchange, different numbers, 41,917. Okay, so I'm going to key right here for you now, 917. Okay, so multiply by 0.95, I'll get 39. Oh, lower already. Okay, okay. So 39,821 is the 95% marker. Oh, okay. So I need to do more. Okay, 90% is here right now. That is 37,725. Okay, we are here. So the next one, I might as well do all for your 85. 85, it will be 35,629. Okay. Okay. That's the reason why this one went up. And of course, the last one, the 80% marker. Okay, that is 33,533. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that this is the mathematical formula. Of course, this one can change easily for this crypto. But you can see that this is the 90, 95, 90, 85, and 80 marker. So now when it hit 85%, that was where it bounces off and strongly recover. So now it's trading again below 90. There is a chance to see 85% again, and that's about 35,629. All right, if it goes lower, wow, this is the 80% marker, and that is so-called a bear. All right, so maybe if those people want to punt the market, you may want to watch out at this price here, 35,533. Maybe this price will be a good price for you to do a speculative buy. Okay, speculative buy. All right, okay. All right, so that is Bitcoin, and that will end off. Right, before you go, once again, just take note, okay? Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out by Robert Collier. So that's why every day we're doing this MAO. Now, some people ask me, Kyle, why come Sunday to do MAO? Well, I realize that on Sunday, many trainers are doing MAO or something similar. So that's why I say, never mind, if I do, they do, then you'll be split between both of us, right? Never mind, I let people do. I do Monday to Friday. As long as I do a good job, you're happy with it, I'm happy for you. Okay, guys? I hope you enjoyed this session, and may you make a lot of money from the market today. I'll see you tomorrow at 8:30 once again. Bye-bye.